This is a summary of Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. Published by Thinified in 2022. Read by Tim Gallagher. Mark Manson is an American author and blogger specializing in the field of self-help. In 2017, his book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, was the nonfiction title that sold the most copies. There have been numerous media outlets, including NBC, CNN, Fox News, the BBC, and Time magazine, that have covered Manson. In October of 2018, Penguin Random House made the announcement that Manson would be writing the autobiography of Will Smith. Manson takes a totally different perspective to life than what is expected of us by society in terms of how we might improve our happiness, wealth, health, and level of success simply by wishing for these things. Being someone who doesn't give a F doesn't mean being indifferent. It means being comfortable with one's own uniqueness despite the fact that one is unique. Instead of caring about a lot of minor things, Manson recommends that you give a F about a few key issues. This will enable you to care less about the rest of the issues. Take responsibility for your feelings and acknowledge that overcoming bad feelings is an ongoing challenge, as he advises you to do. We shouldn't strive for a life free of issues, but rather for one that is rich with meaningful challenges. Mark Manson contends that there are two varieties of narcissism, grandiose and victim, and that both types are mistaken about their position in the social hierarchy. A grandiose narcissist is someone who believes that because they are superior to everyone else, they are entitled to get preferential treatment. A person who suffers from narcissism is fully self-absorbed and believes that everything should be changed to serve their own interests. The author is of the opinion that the scientific method is somehow connected to the pursuit of life and pleasure. Good values are grounded in the real world, can be attained from within, and contribute positively to society. The pursuit of meaningless pleasure and the conviction that one is invariably correct are two instances of poor values. Manson illustrates his point with the story of former Metallica guitarist Dave Mustaine, who was fired from the band shortly before they achieved widespread success. Mark Manson contends that we ought to look for work that we have such pleasure in doing that we don't mind accepting the fact that we will have to go through difficult times in our lives. He uses an example from his personal life to demonstrate how the pursuit of his hobbies helps him persevere in the face of daily adversity. A successful person is someone who is able to acknowledge and accept responsibility for their emotional responses, particularly in the face of adversity. Manson is of the opinion that experiencing failure is an extremely significant component of life, and that in order to succeed in life, one must learn to endure the discomfort of experiencing failure. Manson contends that people should perceive failure not as a signal that they should give up on something, as is commonly believed, but rather as a signal that they should persist in their efforts. Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, poses a challenge to those in the self-help industry who contend that we should always be looking for ways to improve our level of happiness and success. Conclusion. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F is a challenge against the self-help industry, which contends that people should always be looking for ways to improve themselves through the reading of their books, to achieve greater levels of joy and achievement. He makes the point that taking this method will make you even less pleased since you will become aware of everything that you do not have. You have to pick and choose the things that are important to you in order to stop caring a F about everything. Not giving a F does not mean being indifferent. Rather, it means being comfortable being different. This is one of the three nuances that explain the art of not giving a F. In order to not give a F about adversity, you must first give a F about something that is more important than the adversity itself. And finally, regardless of whether you are aware of it or not, you are always choosing what to give a F about. Manson makes the point that taking this method will make you even less pleased since you will become aware of everything that you do not have. You need to pick and choose the things that you are going to give a F about rather than showing concern for everything. Thank you for listening to the summary of Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. We hope you liked our summary. Please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get our newest book summaries. If you want to learn more about this book, you can get the audiobook for free on Amazon. The link is in the description. Did you learn anything new here? Let us know in the comments below. See you in the next summary.